Okay. Okay, then thank you for coming. Uh, Actually, these retreats that I'm offering called aesthesis, I had done this earlier also. It was called Being in Beauty and names like that, which are basically, which follow the same principle of what is called do nothing parenting, where there's no teaching at all and just, uh, creating space for students to explore nature. So I had started this when I was teaching in design education, where I refrained from teaching anything at all and, enabled the observation of nature. And in that process, they began to experience beauty, because we don't experience beauty only because we don't use our senses. The moment the senses become functional, we begin to truly observe, then naturally we begin to see beauty. So that is the basic premise of the work. And then I extended that to school children and etc. So I can just take you through a very short introductory presentation. And then if you have anything to ask, we can discuss at that time. Let me see, where is the okay, share. So, I mean, luckily I came across this particular word, aesthesis. It's a Greek word whose origin is basically before the senses began to interpret, before it became art. It was purely perceiving the world through the senses. That's all what it actually meant. And that is what I've been trying to do. That how do we prioritize the senses over mind? Let me take you through a small experience. Just go through this. So, the retreat I'm offering is really not about art. It is not about self expression, nor about developing skills. It is about restoring the sensory foundations of knowing. So, what I mean by this is that throughout our education, we have hardly ever used our senses. And actually, without the senses, we are only imagining something called knowledge. It has nothing to do with knowledge. We are just making up in our head what we have read. So, the workshop is basically meant for bringing back the senses in a deep manner that it, without choice, it begins to experience beauty. That is the basic, philosophy behind this work, actually. And in actual sense, there is no separation between aesthetic perception and cognition. It is in the modern context that we have fragmented everything into art, knowledge, science. All these are fragmented because of something that went wrong in the modern paradigm. But our actual experience is not fragmented. what we are actually perceiving is both beauty and knowledge. So the 7 days that I'm, talking about, the focus will be on observation, simple observation of what is happening or the nature around. And the activities that we are doing is only to refine this observation. So drawing will be used to enhance observation. Similarly, photography, color work, clay work, and of course, walks is part of this program. And when you actually talk about drawing helps you to observe the lines in nature. And photography, of course, the way the light falls on things, the color, the texture, the light and shadow. There's several aspects that you can perceive through photography. And also, we will encourage very short, um, 1 minute videos where you find something nice happening, which is natural. That and color work, of course, again, it's about observing, experiencing color in nature. Clay work is the exploration of form, and I'm just giving you a broad sketch of what are the various aspects in nature that we have hardly ever observed. The lines, dots, patterns, forms, shapes. All these aspects are what actually finally what constitutes what becomes beautiful. So the task will be to get students to uh, observe nature and find this on their own. So some, workshops that I had done in some schools and all that, you can see that, just based on observation only. So one side is the original, other side is the coloring of this. Even a simple stone, you can see lots of colors just in that. Shades of green. This is from the same tree. Simple, ordinary things, you begin to see beauty in that. Of course, some of these are done by design students and all that. So uh, this kind of skill and all is not really required.
हाँ हाँ ले चलती हूँ अभी कराना ना चलिए ठीक है ये तो कल परसों आएंगे ही अब रोज करा लीजिएगा दिन के टाइम Yes, correct.
So, so this is the space. Actually, very simple place. This is not a luxury kind of place. Simple place, and vegetarian food will be given. So this is a book that I have written called Awakening Beauty, based on my workshop with various students, from design students, school, village children, like that. Anyway, this I will show you later in case. Okay, if you have anything to ask.
It sounds absolutely fascinating, and love the video show there too. Just wondering what the students need to bring in terms of the practical items, bedding, clothing, anything else.
No. They just have to come. That's it. We'll be providing basic, simple, facility for staying and all that. Okay, Anchal, you have something to ask? Anchal?
Yeah. Actually, I missed the initial part, so I'm not with you. Will be traveling from Surat. So, firstly, I want to know that whether the parents also have to accompany the child or only drop the child.
Drop the child is fine because, Antara, show the face now, if possible.
Actually,
Are you there?
I'm there, but my camera is not working.
Okay. So Antara will be there. She's the one who will be. You're coming now?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So Antara would be around. She would be there full time. And actually, this place is in Thrissur, 12 kilometers, 13 kilometers from the railway station. And I'm also staying in Thrissur only. I would be, every day going and coming because my mother is completely bedridden. So that is the reason why, I will be going and coming. Yeah. So I think somebody was asking when this is from. It is from 1st of May to 7th. 7
And what
days.
exactly will be taken up? Because I see my child is very intelligent, but we are so hooked up with the gadget, with no
Yeah.
discipline, no routine. So I just want her to be in an
And,
environment where
actually,
there's no gadget and anything.
yeah, Anchal, I think it's good to say
Uh,
every child is intelligent.
yeah.
And that's a
Okay.
better way to say it.
Right.
Whenever you say, no, my child is intelligent, as if something is not right with every other child. Now, I know I'm not blaming you. Everybody does this. And I'm a person now who is in love with children. And I find every child is fantastic. It's the adults who are the problem. Adults are cognitively damaged. They don't use their senses. So this is actually like a vaccination. 13 years because by the time they reach 18 years, now their senses will be completely damaged. So 13 years is the right time to undo the damages they have gone through till 13. But school is basically a damaging place. There's no,
Agreed.
I don't understand why people don't even think about this. The worst thing that can happen to human being is sending children to school. We are schooled, completely unhuman we have become, non-human we have become because of education. So the opportunity is that, children start sensing and understanding the world directly. And it is that process where beauty is inherent to this process. Beauty is not a separate art activity, which nonsense that modernity is promoting. Art is one activity which only few people do. No, absolutely, it's all nonsense, actually. We are integral beings. Beauty is part of our integrity. It is because it has been damaged, it has been denied that we have, people who are afraid of art. Afraid of beauty, actually, because that has not been touched. So this is a vaccination program where their senses are reawakened without instruction. So this is another very important thing that you must understand, that there is no teaching at all, there is no judgment at all. But of course, we will be a little strict about activities that they should do. Because since they have come there and they are not used to, freedom, because see, up to 13 years, we have jailed them. So when they, 30, so they still need, at least somebody behind them. Let's do it, from morning till evening, some little bit of course, it's not going to be very, very, physical work. Simple activities which are, observing, drawing, documenting, photographing, And of course, we are also, I have to warn you that, it's very hot here in Thrissur now. So if you're able to do it, what I'm thinking is that from 7 to 10 maximum, we will be out, or even 9. 10 to 3 or 4 o'clock, it will be indoors. And maybe that time they will be doing the coloring work or, activities that you can do indoors. That will be done at that time. But observation and, things related to observation, we will do it in the mornings and in the evenings after 4:30, 5 or something like that, Evening, maybe an hour or two, and morning about 2-3 hours, depending upon what time people are comfortable waking up. See, in the design school, when I used to teach, 7 a.m. they're out. So 7 to 9, we actually go through the class and then they take rest. So ideally 7 a.m. is the right time to start. Yeah. Sand, you want to ask something?
Yes, sir.
Please, yeah.
Hi, sir. Good evening. I connected with you for my daughter.
Yes. Coimbatore.
And, yes. I'm just
Yeah.
curious. I understand you're starting from 13 years. My younger one is completing 11 this June. Is it can he also join, or 13 is required?
No, 11 is okay. 11 is okay.
11 is okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He's behind you.
Yes, he's behind me.
Okay. Yeah, 11 is fine. Yeah.
That's my
Jinan,
question.
I want to ask you a question, please. I'm from Chandigarh. My name is Ashit.
Yeah, Ashit, please. Yeah. Please ask.
Okay. I just want to find out, this is beautiful, which you have given us in the first learning that I had,
Yeah.
that if you really work with the senses, they
Yeah.
will be always in the present moment. They will get away from the past and the future. So they'll be active in the present moment. So this is something which is a striking information, my personal learning. But my question is different. Now, this is a retreat, but willy-nilly, these children will be back into their schools and will fall in frame with the educational process.
Yeah,
Is
let's
there
see.
any...
No. Let's see if the parents are daring enough. They might not send children to school after that. I may see. So from tomorrow, I have another program called Grammar of Learning. See, I
have
can tell you
already-
one thing.
I have
Yeah,
already
I know
joined that
about you.
program and 5 people are joining from my side.
Thank you. I know. I'm just announcing to everybody else also that if you truly understand what is learning, you will not waste your time on schools. Because schools only damage your cognition, your ability to understand, and you are misled by thinking that what you're dealing with is knowledge. You have read some books that have nothing to do with knowledge. So from tomorrow, I'm having a session on that, 5 days. So the first day we have kept some question answers. Some people have asked few questions that will be answered. On the second day, On the second day, I'll do what I call as the grammar of learning. What I mean by, see, grammar basically means the science of learning. For example, if you look at language, what does the grammar do for language? It holds the structure, no? That's a structural holding of the language. So there is a rule, no? Similarly, there is rules for natural learning, which is given by life, not man-made, you know. So from 91, I've been studying children. I have fantastic documentation on children. And I've been consistently observing, documenting, and from that I have understood that there is a rule instilled by nature, not our rule. So I want to talk about that. Why we learn, how we learn, what we learn, and how the senses work. So basic idea will be given. On the third day, Svetlana will be presenting her observation of her child who has learned how to read and write on his own. So we have a group of parents who have been systematically observing and documenting children. So we have an observation journaling group where some parents are in the last 3-4 years very systematically documenting what is their children. So Svetlana is part of that. She will be doing a presentation. On the next day, Anjana will be presenting. Anjana, are you here? I did see her come in. Okay, no, Anjana is not here. So she will be doing another presentation of her two sons, how they are. So we talk about construction of knowledge. Basically, learning basically means constructing knowledge. It is modernity which is completely rewired us and told that learning means when somebody teaches you, learn. No. The basic function that we do is to construct knowledge. That's what we're doing all the time. So she has been documenting this very, very well about these two children. That will be presented. And on the final day, I will also talk about how AI is going to take over completely your life, and how do we, and also how the conversation in AI is revealing what is wrong with modern education and what is natural learning. So I'll be talking about that. That is the final day. So what I'm telling is that, so some people maybe might get deeply interested in children. So that is what I'm hoping that, after the workshop is over, there are more and more people who are connected with this inquiry.
Jinan, some people, they want the detail for the program grammar of learning.
No, I will put it in the post in the group tonight, just now.
Okay.
I hope they are all in the group. Huh?
Yeah.
We'll post it, and if they are interested, they can join.
Yeah, Jinan, actually. If you can share the link by 9:30, it helps.
Yeah, we'll do it soon after the thing is over. I'll post it in the. So you're all in that group, no? AESTHESIS introduction group.
Right.
I'll be posting there. Yeah. Okay. Anything else? Anyone?
One person, she was asking for the PIN code on the Google form that you have shared with the QR. I don't see where to get a PIN code on the Google form.
PIN code of what?
So the message says, I don't see where to get a PIN code on the Google form that you shared with the QR. So there's a form that you've shared to be filled for this retreat.
For the retreat? No.
No? Okay.
No. The retreat, they have to, directly talk to me.
Okay.
Because there are very limited seats now. So they have to contact me and then decide. And that should be done in a day or two, because after that it will be difficult for travel and all that, booking and all that. So tomorrow, day after, by evening, I should know that, who all are taking part. And so they have to check with me directly and then, So the form was earlier to get to know whether people are interested and all that. No? That was an earlier message I had sent.
Right.
But if there is any doubt, let them get back to me right away, and then we'll sort it out.
Yeah.
Anything else, Santara, that should be discussed? Ranjana?
Somebody wanted to know the packing list, what all the children should bring. So I've written like basic clothes and, their personal
where.
Yeah.
So 7 days, think about that. And of course, there's a washing machine and all that. So, और हाथ से धोना तो वो भी है, things are there. So, yeah, if there is anything special, you must, get back to us soon. And, okay.
Thanks very much, Jinan. I'm very tempted to tell my daughter to go to the office during the week and I'll come along instead. It sounds fantastic opportunity.
But where are you, Andrew?
We're in Bangalore.
Oh, okay.
And
all right. Okay. Yeah.
So thanks very much for the information. This is very, 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 very interesting.
Thank you.
Take care. I had a fun.
Thank you. Thank you, Jasim.
I went to Bangalore.
Yeah, of course I do.
All right, Jinan, lovely meeting you and see you tomorrow.
Yes. Okay.
Understood.
Yeah. Okay. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Jinan.
Yeah, Parul, you have something to ask?
Can like my 12-year-old daughter,
Louder, Shreya.
can my 12-year daughter, if I send her, do we need to come along or can she come alone, like 12 years?
Antara, she's gone.
Yeah, I'm here.
She's asking. Parul is asking her 12-year daughter will.
Yeah. She should not feel homesick. She should be able to be without you if she's used to not having parents around, that would be good.
Yeah.
It should not be the first time she's stepping out without parents, ideally.
Yeah. Or you should be willing to come whenever there is a, cry. That's also fine. We just inform her, yeah, she's coming. Parul is coming, then it is okay.
I will check on that and get back to you, Jinanji. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, okay.
You can also see if there is a friend with her so that they can meet together.
Yeah, that's fine. Huh? If okay, I'll close.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Bye.
much.
Bye.
Thank you.
Yeah, Jinan, thank you.